everybody, it's Miss Rio here. So glad to have you with me today. So we are going to start our ballet class with a warm-up. So stand up nice and tall and parallel feet. That means sticking your heels together and sticking your toes together. Squeeze a lemon inside your belly to make lemonade. Push those shoulders down to make long, elegant necks. Squeeze those tushies together, super duper tall. All right, you're going to place your hands on your waist, squeeze them nice and tight. You're going to skip around in a circle or around your room 8 times. 8 skips back in place, facing me. 8 in a circle around your room, 8 back in place. Third time 8 in a circle around your room, 8 back in place. And then you're going to go run on your toes if you're not here yet in front of your screen. And stand in parallel, arms en bas. You're just going to follow me for the rest of the exercise, okay? Remember, 2 things that are important about ballet skips is those knees have to get up nice and high, and those toes have to point down to the floor. Alrighty? Here we go, parallel feet, nice and tall. Squeeze those lemons in your bellies. Feeling strong and long and very important. Ready? Arms front, squeeze your waist, skip to your circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in place. Get those knees up high and point, circle. And in place. And circle. Make sure those hands are staying on your hips. And in place. Now wherever you are, run on those toes. Back in front of your screen. And parallel, squeeze those legs. Standing super tall and small. Good. And tall. And relax, small. And tall. And small. And tall. Small. And tall. Small. And tall. First position. Good. Repeat after me. Fifth front. High fifth. High fifth. Low fifth. En avant. En haut. À la seconde. En bas. Excellent, dancers. Squeeze those hands on your waists. Point one foot to the side. And gently kneel onto that knee. Other knee. And down. Excellent. Alrighty. Let's put the bottoms of your feet together. Sit up nice and tall and reach past your legs. Count backwards from 30. Ready? Go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Keep breathing. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Put your head down. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Try to relax. 8, 7. Keep breathing a little further. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sitting up tall. Shake out those legs. Good. Now point those legs in front of you. I'm going to face slightly diagonal so you can see me a little better. All right. Make sure those knees are super straight and you're in parallel position. Fingertips are away from you and just a little bit in front so you don't arch your back and stick up your belly. All right. Just follow along for your flex and point. Ready? Start with pointed feet. Here we go. We flex those toes back and point them down. Flex those toes back, point them down. Are you sitting up nice and tall? Head down. Good. Head through the roof. Flex and point. All right, now we have a new part. We flex and we squeeze to first position. Squeeze that tushy and parallel. And squeeze to first position. Try to keep those heels together the best you can. Squeeze to first position. And good. One more. And squeeze, 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 squeeze. Excellent. Point those toes. Go back to parallel. Reach up high. And over your legs. Count backwards from 30 again. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. Keep your head down. 23, 22, 21, 20. Keep those toes pointed. 19, 18. Knees straight. 17, 16, 15, 14. Breathing. 13. forward. You're going to go to your elbows. I'm going to face diagonal again. All right, and now you're going to turn out your legs so your knees are facing sideways, the heels are touching, your toes are pointed. Okay, I'm like your mirror. All right, so you're going to lift your right leg up and relax it down. Left leg up, and notice how I'm not bringing my knee to the ceiling. It's turned out and down. Right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. And now you're going to shoot those legs behind you. Good. And reach up high to make a super ballet dancer. Reach, 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 reach with straight knees and pointed toes. And down. And again, super ballet dancer. And bring those legs back to the front. Then you start with the left leg. All right. Here we go. Keep those belly buttons in. Long necks, even though you're on your elbows. Point, point, point. Backs of your thighs together. Right leg up and down. Super pointed toes left. Straight knees. Right leg and down. Left leg. Here we go. To your belly. And super ballet dancer. Straight knees, long necks, and relax down. Again, super ballet dancer. Good, and reach those legs back to the front. Left leg down. Left leg up and down. Right leg up and down. Left leg up and right leg up. Here we go. And super ballet dancer. Reach, 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 and down. Again, super ballet dancer. Good, and legs back to the front. Excellent. All right, she got those legs. Open them up to straddle, second position. This time, flex your toes so the toes are to the ceiling. Nice straight knees to the ceiling. Crawl forward and count backwards from 30. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, try to relax. 19, head down, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, breathe, 9, 8, 7, 6, crawling forward, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Check out those legs. Excellent. Now, if you are able to pull through this straddle and go to your belly, go for it. If you can't, that's okay. Miss Rio's going to do it today. Yes, sometimes I can't do this. But today I think I'm a little bit more stretched out than usual. So I'm going to pull through. And my legs go behind me. Good. And you put your hands by your ribs. Keep those belly buttons in. Shoulders down. Push up to stretch out that belly and back. Long neck so the top of your head is going through the roof. Excellent. Count backwards. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Even if you want to go on the top of your ankles like this and straighten your knees. So the only thing touching the floor are your hands and the tops of your feet. You can do that too. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, go to your hands and knees. Slide your right leg in between your two hands. You want to make sure you're keeping one hand on either side of your leg. You don't want two hands on one side. Okay? That toe is pointed, that knee is straight. Careful that the knee doesn't turn in, okay? Keep it turned out or parallel, but not turned in. And crawl forward for your splits. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side, hands and knees. Slide your left leg through. Point that toe. Good. And slide forward. Here we go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, dancers. excellent. Sitting on your heels, hands glued to your waist, and bottoms up, right foot front, and first position standing up nice and tall, and arms en bas. Excellent, alrighty. Okay, so now go ahead and grab a chair or a countertop, a table, something for you to use at home. I'm using a ballet bar, but the way you want to hold your chair is like this. I want you to face me, so you're going to hold the back of your chair just like so. See how the chair is facing you, as if someone can sit in the chair and watch the screen, okay? You're going to stand behind the chair and hold onto it like this, okay, while you do your exercises. All right, I'm not going to use the chair, that way you can see my feet, okay? Okay, great. So welcome to your bar work part of class. So we have first position, all right? Heels are squeezing together. Limbs inside your bellies are squeezing. You have your shish kebab popos, like a skewer of meat through your booties. Pew, nice and hard. Shoulders down, long necks, top of your head through the roof. All 10 toes press into the floor. The backs of your thighs are squeezing like a zipper up your legs in the back. All right, we have make a circle front, 5, 6, place your hands gently on the bar, 7, 8. Demi-plie 3 times, and stretch, trying to make a very fat diamond shape between those legs. Stretch, 3, and stretch, right foot, tendu, to second position, slide the hands. 3 plies in second position, tendu that foot back to first. 3 plies in first, tendu, and then remember, you don't want to leave your hands sideways over here. Those hands should slide over with the rest of the body. Hands are right in front of the shoulders. Also remember, as you're holding onto your bar, your elbows should slightly be in front of your body. Not completely straight, but still in front. The more that they get by the sides of your body or even behind you, the more likely you're going to stick out that belly and arch that back. Okay, you don't want to do that. Bellies are in and backs are very tall. Okay, so you have your 3 demi-plies in second, back to first, and we finish en bas. Okay, with your zipper. Here we go, nice and tall. Lemonade, shoulders down, booties tight, head through the roof, toes to the floor, feeling long, feeling strong, and very important. Arms front, and gently to your bar, staying tall. Back diamond plie stretch, back diamond plie stretch. 3, squeeze like a zipper in the back. Tendu, 2 seconds, slide those arms. Good, make sure those feet are even. You don't have one foot in front of the other. Bellies are squeezing, knees are going by your earlobes. Sticking those booties out. It's like you're a piece of toast in your toaster. You don't want to burn your booty on the hot coils. And finish tall. Excellent. Okay, next we have tendu. We're going to do 4 to the front, which is also called devant. Okay. 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do 4 to your diagonal side, which is called à la seconde. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I want you to pretend that your hips are a garage. Okay, so build your garage. Ding, 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 ding. Garages are always very stable, right? They don't go off when the cars drive away, right? They stay in place, okay? So you don't want to move those hips. Yes, your garages with the car. Your cars, your feet are your cars, okay? So paint those cars whatever color you want. All right, and then in front you have a road, nice and smooth. And on your diagonal you have a road and a road over here, okay? Pave those roads. You might have just a little bit of grass right in the middle, okay? That's where the car does not drive. And definitely more grass back here. You don't want any cars driving over there, okay? Now, you want those cars to slide on the floor. We don't have any flying cars, right? Okay, they stay on the ground and they park back in the garage without your garage moving, okay? No matter if you're going à la seconde or if you're going devant. Now in à la seconde, remember, it's diagonal, okay? So look down at your feet. You can see me sideways. My feet are not, my toes are not moving exactly to the sides, are they? They're most likely a little bit to the corner, okay? And everybody's first position is a little bit different. And you want to draw a line wherever that toe is facing. It's not exactly to your side of your body, okay? It's not here. It's a little bit to your corner, okay? You can see it a little bit better when I'm facing side, but we're still going to do it facing our bar. All right, here we go, nice and tall. Bellies are squeezing. Arms to the front, gently to the bar. Heel to devant, park in the garage. Devant, park in the garage. Super straight knees, pointed toes. Diagonal side, this is your opposite gaunt. Is retiré. So we're going to tendu devant again. Now we're going to bring that knee sideways by our earlobe to retiré. Now you'll notice that it's not the leaning Tower of Pisa, yes? Your torso has to remain straight, okay? So your hips are allowed to move over to be over those standing toes, but your ribs and your shoulders have to stay on top of your hips, not over here, okay? Your knee is sideways by your ear, not by your nose, okay? And you'll probably hit your chair even if you put that knee forward, okay? Try to make a very fat triangle, yes, between your legs, okay? All right? Now, if you feel down at your knees, okay, you have like a big knob where the top of your knee is, right? Okay? Now, if you reach to the inside, you'll feel how it goes in a little bit, yes? I like to call that your ballet keyhole in your knee. And then your toe, your big toe is like the key. So after you tendu devant, you're going to place that key, your big toe, in the keyhole of your knee. Okay? So don't pass the keyhole and cross it over. Don't pass the keyhole and go side or back. It's right there on the little corner of your knee for retiré devant. Okay? We'll keep switching sides. Right, left, right, left. Here we go, nice and tall. Arms front, and gently place to your bar. Tendu devant, and retiré, knee side in your keyhole. Tendu, first position, left foot slide over. Keyhole, knee sideways. Notice how my posture is very tall. Slide over. Excellent, dancers. We have one more. Notice how I slide my hips over, but not my whole body. And finish your back in the middle of your two legs. All bas squeeze all of those important muscles. Your lemonade, your shish kebab, and your long giraffe necks. And relax. Good. Okay, next we have grand battement. We have keep switching legs. Tendu, grand battement, tendu, close. Now, it might be a little bit difficult for you if you're at a chair, okay? You might be kicking your chair, or maybe if you're at a countertop or even a wall, you'd be kicking the wall. In that case, go ahead and go sideways, all right, with one hand. Don't worry about which leg you're doing right now, okay? You can just do one hand. You're going to keep switching legs anyway. And put the other one on your shoulder like this. But remember, arms always stay in front of the body. They never go behind, no matter if it's your bar arm or your outside arm. They always have to stay in front. Go ahead. You can try one arm, okay? And then just keep switching legs so you don't stub your toe on your chair, okay? I'm going to face you so you can see what it looks like forward. Or possibly if you have a ballet bar at home, you can do it facing your bar, okay? All right, if you have a lower bar like I do, don't smack your knee into the bar, okay? There's two things that are way more important than how high your leg goes. Number one is that your knee is very straight, and number two is that your toe is pointed. And then three is bonus. You want to make sure it's turned out, not turned in. In ballet, we most of the time turn out. So it's like you have a little teacup on that heel, and you're keeping the T, yes, level to the ground. You're not dumping the T on the floor, okay? All right, here we go, nice and tall. Belly's in, squeezing those lemons to make summertime lemonade. Here we go. Tall, important posture, please. Arms. Here we go. Tell me, Grandma, tell me, close. Tell me, Grandma, tell me, close. Keep going to the front. Make sure it's a strong, straight kick. Very sharp, like you're kicking bad guys, but in a beautiful way. And finish. Super tall and important. And relax. Great. Make sure you're always finishing your exercises very, very tall, the same way that you start them. That's a way to program all of those ballet muscles in your body so you can get stronger every day that you do a ballet class, okay? Our next exercise is slow rises. You're going to take a zipper, okay, and you are going to zip from the backs of your thighs and go down to the backs of your knees, to the backs of your calf muscles, to the backs of your ankles and your heels. Okay, is that all zipped together? You're going to unzip as you go up. So think of the heels, the calves, the knees, then the thighs. They all unzip, and then they zip back together. The thighs, knees, calves, heels. Okay? Make sure those knees are staying very straight the whole time. Belly and booties are squeezing. Heels are getting as high as they can. And when you lower back down, those heels want to come back together. Don't leave them apart. Alrighty, otherwise your zipper is broken, okay? Alright, keep those zippers nice and intact, okay? Alright, belly squeezing, here we go. Arms to your unzip up, zip back together. Unzip up, zip back together. Unzip up. Excellent. Are those knees staying straight? 4 more. Now 3 more. If you feel your legs burning on the insides, that's okay. That means your muscles are getting stronger and working so hard. Last one. And squeeze to finish. Let your body program its ballet muscles. And relax. Good. All right, we're going to go to the same position, your releve position, but now we're going to go from a plie. So fat diamond plie, heels are on the floor. Releve, heels are high. Plie, heels on the floor again. And then you just stretch. Okay, here we go. Arms to your bar. Plie. Releve. Plie. Stretch. Plie. Releve. Stretch again. Super straight knees. Heels on the floor. Heels on the floor. Heels high. Let's try it a little faster now. Good. 4 more, then you're done. Releve. Plie. Stretch. Plie. Releve. Plie. Stretch. Releve. Plie. Stretch. 1 more. And we finish tall. All right, dancers. You can push your chairs, your countertops, your tables away, your bars if you have them like me, and we're going to do some center, okay? Okay, our first exercise in the center is chasse à la seconde, okay? So you start in first position. Arms are going to go to your shoulders. Now remember, when you're in this shoulder position, don't let those elbows get heavy. You don't want to look like a chicken, yes? Make sure those elbows are in one straight line, horizontal to the floor, okay? And then they're also in front of you, remember? We don't want our elbows behind the body. That's going to make you arch, okay? And stick out your booty and your belly. We don't want that. Elbows slightly in front of you, fingertips dripping down on your shoulders, okay? We have 5, 6, 7. You're going to slide to plie, second position. Knees sideways, okay? Look down. Are they going over your toes? Don't let them roll forward. Okay, and then zip up. Yes, remember your zipper. Zip up to first position. Slide to second. Zip up to first. Now, be careful. Okay, you are going to pretend that you're, again, pieces of toast in the toaster. Okay, so if you look at me sideways, I have some hot coils back here, some hot coils in front of my face. Okay, a little bit scary. So when you're sliding side to side, you don't want to burn your booty on those hot coils. Ouch, yes? Keep those booties down, backs nice and straight. Don't burn your face either, okay? Now, one place I do want you to feel a burn in a different way. Okay, your thigh muscles might feel a little warm, okay? That means they're working really hard and getting stronger, okay? That's okay. Go as low as you can, but you don't want those hips to pass your knees, yes? Yeah, you're not laying an egg, okay? You are still ballet dancers. All right, here we go, dancers. Nice and tall. Bellies in. It's like you have a snap. Snap with your belly button into your spine. Right there, excellent. Or your lemonade, and you got a little snap here in your popo. Snap those booty cheeks together. We do so many silly things in ballet, but they help us to get stronger and stronger. All right, here we go. Arms en bas. Arms, shoulders, chasse à la seconde. Squeeze to first position. À la seconde. Which means carriage of the arms. In other words, moving your arms in ballet. I want you to pretend like you're in water, yes? You know that if you're in water, if you've ever done any swimming before, you have to push the water away. And it's harder to push water away than it is to push air away. It's really easy to move your arms in air. So I want you to pretend that you're moving through water. That's going to help create your muscles to be strong, okay, but not to be rigid. Yes, you're not like the scary Hulk. You're like the Hulk on the inside, but then a very graceful, magical person on the outside. Yes? So we have arms front, arms high, arms second, en bas. Okay? While you're doing that, as a reminder, keep those bellies in. The arms never leave the front of the body. Even when they're up here, even when they're sideways, they never go all the way, okay? All right, I want you to pretend you have a little mirror on each palm, and you're checking yourself in your mirror when you go front and high. But then when you go to second, smile at your audience, which is me, hello, and smile at your audience. We're gonna then do one hand at a time. When you go to the side, you can continue looking at your hand, but then look at your audience. Look at your hand, 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 and look at your audience. All right, remember to keep that smile on your face when you peek at your audience, okay? All right, lemons in, squeeze them. Shish kebabs, squeeze them. Snap and snap, nice and tall. Here we go. Just keep growing. Bellies, good. Shoulders, thighs together. Fifth, front, looking at your hands. High fifth, looking at your hands. Second, looking at your audience. And low fifth, looking at your audience. Now one arm at a time. And look front. Good, look at your hands. Look at your hand. Look at your hand. And front. You can say it in French now. to do is spot, okay? So you've probably seen dancers do a turn on one leg where they turn around in this position. That's a classical pirouette, okay? We're going to turn on 2 feet, but what you need, you might get a little bit dizzy, but something that's going to help reduce your dizziness is spotting your head. Let's try one very slow. To spot your head, you turn your body to the back, but then keep your head to the front, all the way over your shoulder. And then your body stays there. Your head flips around to the other shoulder, and you bring that body back around to the front. Okay? We're going to do that on releve. It goes like this. Plie, releve, turning, spot. Face the front, and plie, stretch. And then you do the other side. Okay? Keep alternating right, left, right, left. Here we go. Belly's in. Careful not to arch your back during this exercise, and very high heels and straight knees as much as possible. Here we go. Plie, releve, turn to the right, spot. Plie, stretch. Plie, releve, turn to the left, spot. Plie, stretch. Plie, releve, and right, spot. Plie, stretch. Plie, releve, and left, spot. Plie. Next we are going to enter the jumping part of class, also called Allegro. So what I want you to do is pause your video and go get a clean pair of sneakers, okay? If your parents don't want you to wear sneakers inside the house, you can go outdoors, okay? But what the sneakers do is they help support your joints so you're not impacting your joints on your home floor, okay? In dance rooms, yes, we have a sprung floor. So this floor that I'm on is sprung underneath, okay? Not as much as a trampoline, but there are some springs underneath, so it helps to support my joints when I'm not wearing sneakers, okay? So sneakers are gym shoes, okay? Go ahead and pause your video and come right back. Okay, are you back with your sneakers on? Great. I know it's gonna feel weird. You might not be able to fully point your toes inside your shoes. Still use those muscles as if you're pointing your toes, even though it doesn't look like that archy shape we're going for, okay? This is still great for you to practice your ballet jumps, okay? We have in first position, arms to your waist. We have plie, 1, saute, then 2 in a row. Plie, saute, saute. Plie, 1, saute. Plie, saute, saute. Make sure those heels are always touching the floor or on the ground. And then those knees are super straight when you're in the air, okay? Here we go. And plie, saute, plie, stretch. Now 2. And 1. And 2. Go as high as you can. Now 2. One more set. Don't collapse yet. And you can relax. Good job. Next we have échappé fermé. Okay, arms to your hips again. Right away. Plie, échappé fermé. Stretch. Over and over, okay? You want to make sure when you go to échappé, you don't all of a sudden become, yes, a jazz dancer with your toes forward. You might know some jazz movements, and that's totally fine, but right now we're in ballet, so échappés have to have your toes, and more importantly, your knees going sideways, okay? First position, you should be able to see that a little bit better, okay? We don't want to land in parallel. All right, here we go, nice and tall. Plie, échappé, fermé. Échappé, fermé. Straight, straight. Stretch, stretch. Keep going. 3 more. 2 more. Point our right foot, jump up in the air, point left, jump up in the air, point right, and left. You have 4 total. Jump to first and stretch, stay, stay. Then you're going to do the left foot, left, right, first and stretch, stay, stay. Now I want you to pretend that you are right standing on the edge of a swimming pool, but you have no idea what the temperature is of the water. You know sometimes when It's kind of a chillier day, still warm enough to swim, but not like very hot. You want to test the water with your toe. Just test the water, okay? You don't want to jump in. Yes, okay? Some of you might be very courageous. Not me. I like to test the water. I don't want to jump in and be frigid. Okay? So you're testing the water each time and barely making a splash. Okay? Here we go. Arms en bas, squeezing muscles. Right, left, first. Left side. Right leg again. One more set. Actually, no, you keep going. Ready? Right and left, first. Again, left side. Are you still jumping? Go! Right and left and right and left. One more set for real now. And finish it all. And now you can relax. Great. That was a lot of jumping. Great work. Okay, next we have AIAP, also known as preparation for polka. So hands on your hips. Okay. You want to move a little bit to your left because you're going to travel to the right first, okay? Be very careful. If you don't have a lot of space, take tiny steps. We have the letter A with our legs. Yes, see the letter A, which is second position. The letter I, which is first position. The letter A, and then the letter P. And now go to the other way. A, I, A, P. Now in the letter P, I don't know if you can see, but your toe is actually touching the back of your knee. It's not the same as what we did earlier in retiré devant. It's actually retiré derrière. Okay, later on, when you learn the real balletic polka, later on, when you learn the ballet polka, your toe will be behind the knee, okay? All right, so we have AIAP, 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 4 times, AIAP. After that, you're going to add a hop on letters I and P, so it looks like this. AI, AP, and then our A becomes a little fatter. We're actually going to bend our knees to plie on letter I. On letter A. We're going to bend our knees on letter A in order to jump on I and on P. Because if you've learned this, you know that there's always a plie before and after every jump, okay? All right, here we go. Nice and tall. Your walking AIAP is a little slower than the ones that jump, okay? Feel free to go ahead and take off your sneakers for the end of class. You can leave them on if you want. But if you're going to take them off, pause your video and slip back on your ballet shoes. Okay, are you back? I'm going to tell you a story now, okay? And you are going to dance out the movement, alrighty? This story is about some magical snowballs placed in a garden, alright? Alright, so you are a snowball and you are planted in a field of magical glistening snow. Alright, are you there? Now, there are some gardeners in this story and they are very excited for the snow to melt so they can see their flowers blossom. So the gardeners come out of their house and they're looking to the right, they're looking to the left to see if the snow has melted. The snow is still there and they see those special snowballs in the field. Now, the gardeners go inside to eat their breakfast. Meanwhile, those snows, they grow up out of the snowfield and they make a very high ballet pose, whatever pose you want. They look right, they look left. They don't see the gardeners, so they magically dance in the field. They're doing very glorious turns and pirouettes. They reach their limbs, their legs, their toes, their arms, and their fingers. They jump very high. They are just the most magnificent dancers you've ever seen. But they know that those gardeners are going to come back outside, and so they freeze in whatever ballet position they want at a medium level. Think of a medium level ballet position. All right, now here come the gardeners. They're coming out into the field. They look right, they look left. And they see that the snow has not melted yet. But interestingly, the snowballs have shaped themselves into a ballet pose. They think that's very curious, and they go back into their homes to eat some lunch while they think about those snowballs. Now, the snowballs, they grow up into another high ballet pose, whatever ballet pose you want. They look right and left. They don't see the gardeners. So, they dance again in the field, magically with their beautiful, long, jumping bodies. They are just the most magnificent, strong dancers you've ever seen. They know that those gardeners are going to come outside again, though. This time, they pose themselves in a twisty ballet position. Here come the gardeners, and they look right and they look left. They see the snow has not melted yet, but, so interesting. Those snowballs are in another ballet pose, and it's a different one than the one before. Those gardeners this time go inside their homes and they spy out their windows. The snowballs don't know that they're being spied upon, so they grow up into another high position. They look right and left. They don't see the gardeners coming, so they magically dance in the field. Now, needless to say, those gardeners are so shocked, but they're also so happy. So they jump out of their homes and they surprise the snowballs. Now the snowballs are so scared they think that they're in trouble. But the gardeners say, no, you're not in trouble. We love to dance. We would love to dance with you. So the gardeners and the snowballs dance together. And as they're dancing, there is a warm breeze that goes through the field. And the snowballs say, I'm melting. Goodbye, my gardener friends. Goodbye. And the gardeners say goodbye. They go inside their homes, so happy to have met those snowballs. And the snowballs have melted into water to water the field for the flowers to grow. All right, wonderful story, you guys. All right, let's stand up nice and tall now for our reverence. Now for a reverence, if you are a male dancer, okay, what you're going to do is reach up high and bow low, okay? You're going to do it with each hand, your right and then your left. If you're a girl, you're going to follow me and tendu and curtsy, okay? Here we go. Matter of fact, I'll do the girls right and left, and then I'll do for the boys right and left, okay? But you still do what you're supposed to do 4 times, right, left, right, left. Here we go. Nice and tall. Here we go. Good, standing tall, squeeze those lemons. Excellent, this is for the boys. Girls, keep going. Beautiful, everyone, arms en bas, stand as tall as you can, heads through the roof, long giraffe necks, lemon squeezing, shish kebabs together, and relax. A round of applause for a wonderful class. All right, dancers, such a wonderful job. I hope that you enjoyed class, and I can't wait to see you again. Goodbye.